pole dancing. This is really going to be Life Mein Ek Baar.
Dragon boating.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Harder, harder, deeper.
Yeah, you only get one chance now. Gotta do or die. Give it just one try. Once in my life. So you gotta live it loud now. Put your arms out, scream loud. Life may end far. So you gotta live it loud now. Put your arms out, scream loud. Life may end far.
I'm not a trained dancer, but I love dancing. And I've heard a lot about pole dancing in, places like Hong Kong and stuff. And pole dancing doesn't really happen back home in India, of course. But it's really big. It's a form of art. It's really taken as a good, different dance style. Since this was all Life Mein Ek Baar and this was all like trying something new and we were all getting out of our comfort zones, I said, you know what? I'm going to take Natalie and go with me because this is really going to be her Life Mein Ek Baar.
I feel my pulse, it rises. I put
There's always this perception of pole dancing that I was a little nervous about to actually attempt at doing. And secondly, I'm not a dancer, so. But okay, I was trying to be positive, and we get to the pole dancing studio. We meet Marsha, and she is so sweet and extremely, extremely stunning.
I feel my pulse, it rises. I put my hands together. My heart is multiplying. I want to dance for
Hi, I'm Sana. Hi.
Natalie, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Wow.
Oh, you have a really, really nice place.
Oh, thank you. It's not my place, but
Okay.
I work here.
Okay, but it's really pretty.
So are you guys ready to learn pole?
Yeah.
I've never done this before, anything like this.
Yeah, I've
but,
never done this before,
Never
so
done
I'm
this?
really, really
Any dance experience?
I
Just
have
one.
some dance experience.
Okay, that's
yeah,
good.
but
Not
nothing
some,
pole
quite a
dancing.
lot.
Okay, that's good. That will be an
Honestly,
advantage.
Marsha is so hot. You have no idea. Tiny sports bra and tiny shorts, and she just looked so sexy that I was like, oh my god, I don't know what is going to happen here. Okay, so can you first show us something so we know like
Something
what to expect?
easy?
Yeah, something easy.
Something easy, okay. I think I will teach you guys today just a chair, which looks like this. And then you could do legs.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be easy.
That's easy.
That seems like you need a lot of core.
You do need a lot of core, and if you want to move your legs, then you have to relax the legs. So it's like core and then relax the legs.
Okay, so let's do this.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, so grab a pole.
Grab a pole.
Oh my god. She really moves like something. She is so, like I'm telling you, I'm not even exaggerating. She's really that sexy.
We're just gonna take a walk.
Me and Imersha had decided that day we were going to go out looking for some adventure.
We didn't actually have any plans, but we just wanted to do something that was outdoor and get a bit of sunshine, do a bit of water sports. So we decided let's go down to the seaside, and so we went down. It was a beautiful day, just thinking, what to do.
Okay.
This place looks damn cool. Hey,
Yep.
that's what I was talking about. You know the guy standing up? See, I've done the jet ski.
So we saw a lot of people, windsurfing, waterboarding. So me and Imersha got really, really excited about it, and we were all set to choose one of the activities that were going on over there.
What's that? I haven't done that before.
That's a dragon boat, I think.
So let's do that. And dragon sounds very like Chinese, so I'm down with that. I want a bit of culture in my life.
There were people around there who had these long boats, and they were all sitting together in one particular uniform, and they were rowing. So that particular thing is called dragon boating.
I'm keen, come. Let's
Yeah,
go
okay.
find somebody. Let's get to the dragon boats.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Relax your shoulder, and we're just gonna take a walk. It looks simple, but some people don't know how to walk. So make sure you point your toes. Yeah. Then we're gonna cross the leg, the outside leg, and then you're gonna turn inside. So under the armpit. Smell the armpit.
Can we do that again?
Yeah. So cross over and turn.
Cross over.
So
So you switch the arms.
Yes. No, I don't switch the arms. Actually, my hand opens, and then it closes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Initially, I thought like you had to learn your moves in such a way that you actually move on the pole on your own, but that's not what happens. It's a technique to move the pole, and there are revolving poles. So that was my first. I had no idea that poles actually revolved.
Yes. Good. And
Okay. It is really hard, actually, and if you watch her, I mean, she does it. Marsha does it so gracefully, and I guess going for this class kind of changed my whole perception on what pole dancing actually is.
And your hands can do whatever they want. You can touch your hair, touch your body, get comfortable. Yes, very good.
I was trying to be really positive, but I think inside I was a little bit crushed because it was very difficult for me.
Butt out and lick the pole. But don't actually lick it because it's dirty.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm Karan.
Guys.
Hi, I'm Himansha.
And I'm Brian.
Nice
Hey,
to
Brian.
meet you.
Okay.
We met the guy that actually runs the dragon boat racing, and they've actually formed a national team. His dad has been like an Olympic medalist, and so there's quite a long line of dragon boat races, which is pretty cool.
So dragon boating, you need to, it's a good teamwork. You need a team of people to work together. The main thing is we work with the paddles. All right, and the whole idea is we want to work in the same timing when we put a stroke in.
Dragon racing is basically a group thing. There's a team of about 7 to 8 people who sit parallel to each other on the boat, and they row together.
We're working all the time with the paddle.
Yeah.
So on top, because it's a T-bar, you want your thumb under the T-bar, your fingers above.
Okay.
Exactly like that. So for me, if I paddle on the left side, my lower hand's around here. My left hand will be my lower hand. So for you, you paddle on the right side.
He explained us how to hold the paddle, where to put the pressure, how to basically row, and he told us that dragon racing is all about being in sync.
We're going to do 10 paddles together, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Jeez.
6.
So even if one person makes a mistake, the entire line of pedals go haywire, and that's how you lose the race.
9, 10. Good. So
But if I get tired and I chill out, I still have 10 other people rowing, right? So it's gonna be
exactly.
fine.
But you're going to be having an important role because you're going to be in the front in a minute leading the team. So if you stop, the whole team probably will stop as well.
Okay.
So you're important. All right?
All right.
Okay, so if you're
Okay.
ready, we're going to get on the boat.
Yeah, let's
Let's
go.
do this.
Okay.
Oh wow!
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now you can do a shampoo commercial.
Pole dancing requires so much body strength that I'm actually still sore. Like I'm sore after just like doing a couple of hours of pole dancing that day.
So you're gonna swing this outside leg around, and then the right leg will meet it. Yes! Even if it's just like really quick, that's okay.
I have no idea what she just said.
I was thrilled. Natalie was very skeptical. She was like, oh my God, I don't know why I'm here and what am I going to do here.
The left leg. And then the other leg just comes up.
I already give up.
Just try. Just try. Just
It's
try.
really not that tough.
It's because this arm.
Yeah. Marcia was really sweet. She kept encouraging me, and she said, okay, don't, I have a lot of beginners, and you're still, a lot better than the beginners, so not to worry. But I think with coming with Sana, who is already such a professional, it just made it a little bit more difficult for me to, try to get these moves, well and do them nicely.
1, 2, 3. Good.
How come you're spinning so much faster? I
Bring your feet a little bit higher.
Are you ready?
Yes.
So I have Sana, who's a professional dancer, and I have Marcia, who's a professional dancer and pole dancer. And then they decide to put me into this so I can make a fool out of myself. But this is life mein ek baar. So I'm going to be positive and attempt to keep learning. For all you at home, don't try this at home.
You don't have to judge somebody that does pole dancing because it's really an art form. It's a dance form. And it's not even just a sexy dance form. It's a very difficult dance form.
I'm swimming in your deep. Time is lost on me. Drowning here to the sound in here. Playing on my fears. My mind's made up. Lungs are filling up. The waters can be rough. Dragging through the storm. Leave me broken, leave me torn.
I don't know when I'm going to get to do this again, so I might as well learn and make the most of it. But it was such a rush, guys. It was amazing.
I was blown away. She's so stunning, and she's so graceful, and she just really knows how to rock it. And more than that, it is really hard.
Okay, since I think you guys are like my favorite students, I'm going to invite you guys to our show. It's an Aerial Arts Academy anniversary show with all instructors performing. It's called 50 Shades. So this show will showcase a lot of different things that we have at the studio, like aerial hoop and silks and circus stuff and pole dancing. So I will be performing.
Could we bring two of our friends as well?
Of course.
I think they would also really love to see this.
They would love it. I think Karan would love it.
Karan would definitely love it.
Okay.
Wow. Thank you so much. I am so excited.
I'm excited for you guys to see it too.
So at the end of the class, Marcia invited Sana and I to her performance the same night, which was apparently a 6th anniversary of the pole dancing school club where Marcia has been teaching.
Okay.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Bye. Nice to meet you.
Thank you again so much.
So after a bit of instructions, we were ready to get onto the dragon boats, and me and Himersha were put in different boats.
Yeah!
Okay, we're going.
Once we got into the boats, then they taught us, where your footing goes so that, you have more power, how deep you got to go into the water, how to do that. So I'll copy you.
Yeah.
That's a good exercise.
Okay. The whole thing's about timing and teamwork and the count. And it was quite fun because the people in our team, they were from all over the world. And this team that they put together have been the #1 national champions for the last few years. So that was great that, we got to spend a day with them and, they taught us how to actually do the dragon boat racing.
It was really fun because I would keep hitting the front pedal or the back pedal. But then once I figured it out, it was like a cakewalk.
After we kind of did the run through and they showed us how to do it, we decided that we were going to have a race. Okay, so Karan's team against my team.
Ready, set, go!
Now it's on.
As soon as the race started, things got really, really serious, because this time the instructions were 10 times faster.
Hey, let's do some counting.
We got into line and we start going. I can hear the beats. She's chanting behind me and everyone's kind of going in together and coming out and going in together and coming out. And we were pretty neck or neck, the whole way, Karan's group and my group. And I could see them like right next to us. And I was the front and I'm really competitive, so I wanted to win.
Harder! Deeper!
We're all in there, getting so excited, gearing up, heading towards the finishing line.
Almost there! Woohoo!
And in those last couple of stretches, I could see Karan at the corner of my eye.
Yay, that's the finish line.
We won!
At the end of the finish line, Himansha's team was about quite a big distance further than us, and she was very excited.
So the whole team spirit and that teamwork, and that's what kind of fires you up and keeps you going. I think that's what it comes down to when you're doing a race or you're doing a sport like that. It's the energy of everybody else.
At the end of the race, it was really cool because after we came back up on the land, all the entire team, they got together and we spoke about everything.
How much fun was that? It was such a cool...
It was so cool. Sorry.
So that was quite exciting for me. To learn a new skill and a new sport, and then to win, that was really, really fun. So quite a bit of a life mein ek baar moment, for sure.
Me, Himansha and Sana are invited for a 6th year anniversary of these performances, who are the best, amongst the best pole dancers in the world.
As you walk in, you wouldn't even imagine what's there. And as you get in, there's just these beautiful girls, head to toe, in these burlesque outfits, with sequins and feathers and everything. I mean, it was beautiful, unbelievable, cool. It was so sexy. Karan's eyes were the size of grapefruit because I don't think he'd seen that much of skin and hotness in a very long time.
That was a life maker moment for me because, there were these 2 really hot women inside the room and the room was only this. Natalie, of course, was not feeling very well, so she couldn't make it.
So we all ushered in at a certain time, started ringing the bell for the show to start. And we go in there and it's all dark and velvet and lace. Oh my God.
Oh, just close your eyes. Tell me when you hear it. Underneath the noise, there is a pulse. Oh, listen to the voice that's rising. Call out, call out, call out, out. Oh, let it echo.
It was a show. They had put up a show, and they had not just put up anything, they had put up a brilliant show.
It was so amazing and wonderful to see, such a phenomenal show like that. Because I think people have quite a negative view of pole dancing and burlesque. They see it as, overtly sexy. But at the end of the day, these are artists. These, these girls and these guys that perform these shows, they are trained dancers and acrobats.
If you ever travel or you come to Hong Kong, especially, please go and watch these shows, and you'll really learn a little bit more about pole dancing and about these beautiful acts that people do here.
Sound.